holy crap. Season 1 has just been revealed, the entire roadmap, and we just got news of a new Black Ops Zombies map. This map will be coming in the Season 1 Reloaded update, so don't get your hopes too high, because it's not coming out in, like, the next week. It will come out around, like, December 11th. So, yeah, we still have 1 month to go. However, that's so crazy. Easily the earliest we've gotten a new Zombies map to come out. And for DLC 1, it is going to be Citadelle de Morts, Drac is what I've been hearing about, so let's just call it that for now on. It's going to be set in France and in Avalon, but don't worry because it's not going to be copy and pasted from the campaign, Warzone, or multiplayer side of things. That's basically been all but confirmed due to leaks. So they truly are going for that all-original Zombies theme with unique locations, and this is also based on a real-life location, and I might butcher this name, but it is called Kakasane. Guys, I don't know, I don't speak French, but this is just like Drac, where it's based off of the castle in Austria. But it looks like they're going to be able to do some insane things with this location. I'm so glad that we're going back to the real life location. This is absolutely sick. And yeah, they can do some crazy stuff. It looks like a Dark Souls, the game. Like, it actually, as nerdy as it is to say, it does look that way. Treyarch also said that this map is supposed to be very creepy. And, I mean, the location is sick, so hopefully we get some, like, underground Citadel tunnels with, like, skulls on the walls, or libraries, and, like, it also, like, specified ghoulish, so there's going to be some ghosts, and I have a feeling this map's going to be, like, a little bit like World War II Final Reich-esque with, like, the village, and also Dead of the Night-ish. I don't see much, like, Drac, except for, like, the area inside the actual castle, like, where the power switch is, but yeah, I'm very excited to go to this place. Alright, now let's dive into the specifics about Season 1 Reloaded and all the zombie content it will be bringing, as well as just Season 1 in general. So for starters, the guided mode for Liberty Falls and the Terminus Easter egg will be releasing with the Season 1 launch. So if you want those special calling cards, I'm going to do those Easter eggs right now, because next week you will not be able to get them, unfortunately. Now heading right into some ginormous news for old-time Black Ops 2 enjoyers. The Ray Gun Mark II has been all but confirmed to be in this game. Now, this will be coming at the Season 1 Reloaded launch, so not next week, unfortunately, because in the patch notes, like, for Zombies specifically, in the Season 1, it has, like, announced the new map coming, as well as new Wonder Weapons. I assume that means the Ray Gun Mark II, along with the Wonder Weapon or Wonder Weapons. Because for all we know, there could be an elemental sword type situation. Yes, an Excalibur Wonder Weapon sword, melee, Forsaken, hybrid. It would just be sick that instead of having bows like DE, we had Excaliburs, and we just, like, slash the zombies. That would be absolutely sick. Like, they can be, like, projectile damage just like the sword on Shaolin Shuffle. It would be amazing if that was the case. Now, of course, with all good, there's always negatives. Good times create bad times, and bad times create good times. And, I mean, I'm not even 100% on this. Like, this could be totally different. But, tell me that in this Treyarch tweet, that this boss zombie looks like the Mimic. Now, I have 2 theories here. And do not jump on me. I do not think that this is actually the Mimic. I actually think that it's something else. However, there's 2 theories I have here. Number 1, this is the Mimic, and they're just absolutely, I mean, why would they have the Mimic back? Who knows? Or number 2, they're baiting us. They want us to think that this is the Mimic, when in reality, this is just not the Mimic. It might look like the Mimic, but it's just not the Mimic. And, tell me in this photo, why does this thing look so small? It looks like a little toy. I don't know why it looks so small, but perhaps this is like a Mimic evolution type enemy. And I would love to see this, like, actually come to true. This is just like a Black Ops 2 theory video. But, I really hope that this enemy, like, starts off as, like, a little baby Mimic man, and, like, he does nothing special, he does, like, 1 damage. But as you do more damage, he'll start to grow bigger, and eventually he'll be, like, a normal Mimic, and maybe he can grab you. However, once you damage him to, like, his 3rd phase, he's super, like, big and chunky, and, like, claws are out of his back. Because in this photo, you can see that the Mimic does not actually have those tentacles he grabs you with on his back. They're, like, little, like, tentacle things. And, maybe it'll become like a 3-headed beast and it'll start chasing you and, like, have more attacks. I mean, that's just, I mean, this is not game theory. What am I even saying at this point? But that's just something I am hoping for. But also, Mr. Jolly JD had a very good point, which is that this monster, this mimic thing, could be in relation to this ghoul. And that is literally the name of the merchandise, and in the description of, like, this map that Treyarch said, it's that it has, like, ghoulful or something secrets. And yeah, this piece of merchandise literally called the Ghoul. It's a zombie, so this might be related to the brand new DLC map. And this piece of merchandise actually came out to the public before Black Ops 6's launch. Now, in another statement, Treyarch also said there's going to be a new perk, a new ammo mod, and a new field upgrade. And starting off with the most interesting one being the perk. Now I have two suspicions for what this could be. I think it's going to be either Mule Kick, which I think is the biggest smoking gun, or Vulture's Aid. Yes, we have not seen that perk, and I mean, we've only seen it in one map, that is buried Black Ops 2. But that was, 12 years ago. And it's crazy if this comes back. I would absolutely love to see this come back. I assume it's going to be, like, a little bit like Mule Kick with the ammo stuff, hopefully. But yeah, obviously, the new perk and ammo mods are going to have new augments. There's going to be 18 new augments overall. And, yeah, I think Vulture's Aid was leaked in the files, and Mule Kick and Tombstone was, but I don't know if Tombstone's going to come back. I think in their statement, Kevin Drew said they don't really want to add Tombstone due to its, like, launch in Cold War, and it was kind of trash in that game. And unfortunately for you guys, I know Double Tap was in the files, but if Double Tap was ever added, I believe that it would be added in the, like, last DLC, kind of like PhD was in Cold War. Because when you think about it, the rarity system and the pack punch system, the entire gun system would be very finicky with Double Tap, and it would kind of feel weird. However, don't get this twisted. I absolutely really want Double Tap to return, because the guns do feel relatively weak. And that would also bring us into our next point. And for the perks, I think Mule Kick would be likely to return. However, I want Vulture Aid to return as well. And Double Tap, who knows with that one. But moving on to the field upgrade. I hope, but I don't think it will, unfortunately. But I hope, it's kind of like Double Tap, where I want the new field upgrade to be Ring of Fire. This would help with high rounds so much. It would make it a lot more, like, viable with guns rather than mutant injections. Because Cold War Ring of Fire was a blast to use. And I wouldn't say it was even, like, overpowered or anything. Sure, it was super, super good in, like, D-Machine and high rounds in general. But it wasn't, like, broken. Like, sure, against the Orta boss, it was meme easy because the Orta boss was trash. But as you can see in this game, the boss fights don't appear to be trash, or at least Terminus. But, yeah, super, super, super cool there. But I just don't see it returning, so I guess Treyarch just doesn't like high rounds anymore or something. But I think Frost Blast, Toxic Growth, please don't say Toxic Growth is coming back, or Tesla Storm is coming back, or it could be something totally new. However, I think Frost Blast, or Tesla Storm is the biggest smoking gun, because of course we saw Toxic Growth in Cold War, and we saw Tesla Storm in Modern Warfare Z. But hopefully Ring of Fire comes back. Now, for the ammo mod, this can be two things. Either it could be Shatter Blast from Cold War, which I thought was actually the best ammo mod in that game. I thought it was pretty good, which basically explodes the zombies, so super cool there. Or there's been a leaked ammo mod called Light Ray or Light Beam or something like that. So I don't know what that could do. Maybe it could, like, summon beams and kill the zombies like the Gauntlet on Ancient Evil. But clearly it's something to do with light of sorts. So I think that one is the biggest smoking gun, is the light beams. Of course, I would never hate to see Thunderwall return or Fireworks. I would love to see Fireworks. Fireworks was super, super cool in Black Ops 3. But yeah, I think the leaked ammo mod Light Ray would be pretty cool, and I think that's going to be the one to come. Now, there's also been 3 Gobblegums said to come in this new season, and I think one of them is guaranteed to be shopping free. As you can see, the one on the right that looks like Workaholic and whatnot with the stripes, and it's like orange reddish, I think that's likely to be shopping free. Now, the one in the middle, the whimsical one, I think that this has been all but confirmed to be Quacknarok, the elixir from Black Ops 4, probably the best gobblegum known to mankind, or elixir, sorry. And it basically just makes all zombies wear rubber ducks. I think that is the best whimsical we've ever had, and I love the whimsicals, so just give it to me. Now, for the one on the left, I think that this could be 2 things. Or 3 things, actually. I think it could be Dead of Nuclear Winter, which will summon a nuke power-up. I think it could also be extra credit to summon a bonus points, or I think it could be in plain sight to make you invisible for 10 seconds. So it's basically idolize, but for 10 seconds. I think Dead of Nuclear Winter is the most likely one, or it could just be a full new one that we haven't seen before. Now, boys, it's on to the big stuff. The full in-depth explanation on why I think Zombies is officially back. And I'm going to post a full video on my thoughts on Black Ops 6's Zombies launch, probably later in the week. But, man, them showing us that they care so much about this, like, game mode, like, the launch was super successful. Terminus is great. I even think Liberty Falls is great. I say Terminus is A tier, maybe S tier even. And Liberty Falls is like a B tier. I must admit that I was wrong on Liberty Falls. It's a ton of fun, and this really should be a message that we should not judge things before we get to play them. But yeah, I think this new map's gonna be super, super sick. Like I said, it gives me Dark Souls vibes. It just looks absolutely amazing. Like a map set in a castle, and it seems like it's actually gonna be more castle-based than DE was. DE was, I would say, was more like laboratory-based with like the Undercroft than actual like castle feel. But this thing looks like it's going like full-on castle feel. And I really hope he gets to fight like a 3-headed dragon at the end. That'd be sick. Like the Kraken boss on Terminus was great. But oh my goodness, this DLC looks amazing. If they get Elemental Swords, if the Ray Gun Mark II comes back, if Volt Raider Double Tap comes back, we are absolutely cooking. And I think that we might have 6 maps by the end of this game. But yeah, this is just super, super cool. And it would be even better if Ring of Fire, Double Tap, the Ray Gun Mark II, all of that stuff comes in. That would probably be the best news we've ever heard in our entire lives. But oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this, guys. And like I said, it's going to be coming on December 11th, so it's not coming next week, unfortunately, or actually this week, actually, like in 2 days. But yeah, wow, it's just super, super hype. And yeah, be prepared for guides coming out on the wonder weapons for that map, some other guides for the Easter egg, all that good stuff. And hope you guys did enjoy this informational video, and I'll see you guys next time. And as always, peace out, dudes.